Well, hello YouTube and welcome back to Retired for Life. So today, as you can see, we're actually going to get some boards up on the north wall of the house here. Then I've got a new tool that I want to show you that I'm pretty happy with. And we're also going to do a little bit of repair work on some storm damage. So let's get right to it. This is exhausting. Got a whole wall to cover. It's very hard on the hands. All right, I've had it. Let's try something different. Yeah, that's a little better. So this is the heavy-duty Arrow stapler. Now, it does do a good job. This really drives staples, but boy, it can get exhausting. Especially working on a surface like this where I'm trying to reach up and get this stapler to do decent penetration. And I've got to put in, you know, a couple of hundred staples into this wall to hold my house wrap on. And this just gets to be too much. I wanted something that's well priced, under $100, that's going to do the job. And that was when I found the WorkPro stapler on Amazon. So this is not sponsored. I bought this myself. I bought it on Amazon for $72.99, which I thought was a pretty darn good price for a rechargeable stapler. You don't need to put battery in it or anything like that. You just charge it up, and it's supposed to be good for over 1,000 staples. And so far, I gotta think that that's going to be pretty close to right, because this thing is still driving like nobody's business, and there's a whole bunch of things that it can do. You know, besides all the different size staples, it will drive these little nails as well. So let's do a quick comparison as to how this works compared to the heavy-duty Arrow stapler. So I've got this up on the wall here, and I've got it raised up, and we have got 17/32 staples in this thing. So nothing small, it's a good size staple. So it didn't do a perfect job. It's not flush. That's up by maybe a 32nd of an inch. Now let's compare it, same size stapler, same positioning with the heavy-duty Arrow staple gun. You want to use two hands to hold these things, but when you're up like this, that's a little tricky. All right, let's see what we got. So the staple we just drove in is this lower one. So I would say that the heavy-duty hand stapler drove that in maybe a 64th of an inch farther, but still not flush. So in that respect, I don't think there's a lot of difference. If you want these in flush, you're still going to have to give them a tap with a hammer. So, which is better? Well, for sheer power, I would have to say that the heavy-duty Arrow stapler has got more power. You do get a little more penetration or depth with a big staple like that. But I'm not stapling into wood. I'm stapling into this house sheeting. So for this job, I would say the WorkPro is definitely the way to go, because what you can do with the WorkPro that you can't do with this is the rapid fire that you saw me doing. And you can do that all day with this and not get a sore hand or a sore wrist. So yeah, this is definitely a big plus for me. I love this thing. All right, let's get back to work. Well, it's lunchtime. It's time for the first cooking on the brand new barbecue. We're gonna get really fancy here. Oh yeah, now we're talking. We'll see you after lunch. Well, we've got the boards on this first section, so we're up as far as the stack for the power coming into the house. So that's good. We're making progress. So we still have, of course, the bottom horizontal boards, the disposable boards to put on, and the battens. But before we call it quits for today, I got one more job I would like to get to. It's been a long day, but let's see if we can get this done just kind of quickly and then do a tidier job on it later on. Let's go have a look. All right, so this is awkward enough to get on no matter what kind of thing, but you know, doing it on my own is always a challenge. So this tarp is not in the best of shape, but it's way better than the cover that is currently on this Logitech garage. They don't last very long. They're generally pretty poor. But I get a tarp on it and it will last quite a bit longer. So let's see what we can do to get this thing up and on the dome. All right, guys, it's not pretty, but it's up there and it'll do for now.
Obstacle sensing unavailable. Fly with caution. Landing.
Well, we had another storm last night, but our tarp stayed on over our lumber storage tent, so that's perfect. So we're back to work on the walls, but I have run into a snag here that I'm going to show you. So there's our first section, but even though this is a board and batten house all the way around, there were no furring strips put on this, and there really wasn't much I could do about that without some real major work, which would include removing windows and doors and that type of thing, because you're adding another inch worth of thickness to add your furring strips. So I have continued on with how the house has been done all the way around without adding furring strips, and so far so good. But this back wall has thrown a bit of a complication into it. You see these circled E's that I've got everywhere. This is where there are power lines back behind here. There's 110 lines, and they're all over the place. I was quite surprised to see how many there are. I should have expected this, but I didn't. So I've got a good stud finder, and that's also what helped me locate these electrical wires. I'm going to have to be really, really careful with every single board that I put up that I don't put a screw through one of these wires. Well, that's pretty good. We got a few more boards up, but again, schedule calls for me to pull off of this job now. We have got a septic tank that needs to be pumped out, so tomorrow I've got to clear the ports for that and get ready for the honey wagon to come out and do that job. And then we've got a bit of rain coming, but we will get back to this very soon. We're making really good progress, and I want to continue rolling on. So thanks very much for watching, folks. Got any comments, suggestions, anything like that? I'd love to hear from you. And I'd love to have you subscribe to the channel. Doesn't cost you anything, and it really helps me out. Alright, remember to stay safe out there, folks. Be good to each other, and we'll see you out on the trails the next time.
The kind of love is right now. I really feel I am flying, releasing my troubles. And although you're so far, I really feel we're entwined. We'll wait till it's right for us to be looking at the stars from our balcony, wondering about what the future will bring. Oh, we'll have made it so far, looking at each other